A Larry Barker investigation found Representative Cheryl Williams Stapleton pocketed more than $100 grand in pay from APS over the years while serving in the legislature. Money she didn't earn.
But instead of punishing her or forcing her to pay it back, Superintendent Winston Brooks changed the rules for Stapleton. Tonight, Brooks admits that move is being criticized, but says he is not backing down. Here's News 13's Katie Kim.
Unlike most other government workers, APS's new policy now allows all employees who serve in the legislature to still get their paychecks. We've learned some school board members have raised concerns.
Could we all have done better? Absolutely.
Superintendent Winston Brooks says he's making things right, but that's not answering the critics. As an APS administrator, State Rep Cheryl Stapleton supervises vocational programs at the schools. But as Larry Barker uncovered, she's not there a lot, and she tried to hide it.
I believe you have spoken to my supervisors. I do not wish to speak to you.
But you've been lying on your timesheets.
I haven't lied on any timesheet.
According to APS policy, when Stapleton takes off for Santa Fe, she cannot collect her APS salary. Political leave for administrators is unpaid. But that didn't stop Representative Stapleton from cheating the system. Instead of taking unpaid leave to do her politicking, Stapleton simply took off and disappeared. No leave, no approvals. Since 2005, she did this more than 600 times. Her APS supervisor looked the other way. The district's payroll department didn't know. Over the last 7 years, her unauthorized leave from APS cost taxpayers $167,000. Brooks says he didn't know it was happening either.
When I first came to Albuquerque 4 years ago, finding out how legislators were being paid or not was not on my top 10 list of things to look into. So it really didn't even dawn on me until, like I said, Mr. Barker brought it to my attention.
But Stapleton still won't face any consequences.
What I did is I changed the employee handbook so that any employee can go be a legislator in Santa Fe and be paid for it.
Under the old rules, only APS teachers in the legislature were able to collect their paychecks. That's worked into their union deal. Brooks says it's unfair.
If you're a custodian, if you're a food service worker, if you're a school secretary, or if you're an administrator, you have to go up there without pay. And to me, that's a double standard.
But the new rules aren't quite in the clear because school board members are raising questions.
Based on the discussions I've had with board members, more than likely this topic will come back up again in a policy meeting down the road.
Brooks admits he would have probably sought disciplinary action against any other employee who took leave without notifying anyone to keep collecting their pay. News 13 has learned this topic will come up at tomorrow night's school board meeting. Back to you.
All right, Katie, even though Stapleton was collecting her APS pay, that did not stop her from also collecting the per diem she got from the state during legislative sessions, which cost taxpayers tens of thousands more. Representative Stapleton agreed to sit down with us to talk about all this tonight, but then changed her mind at the last minute.